Let's do this. We are live.
Yo, good morning.
I wonder if I do that, do I look? No.
Yeah, I sit a bit further away because I make sure that my CASPA logo is in, you see.
I'm not tall enough. Let me try that. Oh, here we go. I'm sure I'm meant to do this before we go live.
Position ourselves.
So how are you?
I'm all right. You?
Oh, good. It's been a busy week, isn't it?
It feels like everything's super busy. I don't know whether there's ever a time when, you think, oh, once this is done, once that's launched, once that's done, then it will calm down. But it doesn't. It just grows and grows, and builds and builds.
Definitely. But I think as well, when it's the week before half term for us, it's always like full on getting stuff organised for CASPA and organised for our own lives. And
yeah, exactly.
And also looking to the future, which is what we've been doing lots of recently, isn't it?
Indeed. Well, I mean, the growth is never ending, right?
It sure is. It sure is. So I've just noticed something on this screen that I need to text Kim about.
What? Oh, something that we're going to talk about in a minute, do you mean?
Exactly that.
It's that lovely green lettering, isn't it, at the top?
It really is beautiful lettering, but we've got even more beautiful lettering, haven't we?
We have indeed, because we have a new logo! We have a new CASPA logo after, what do you think, maybe 14 years?
Well, maybe for a long time, didn't we?
Maybe even more than 14 years. When it was between yourself, me, I think, and Ivor Reveley, who used to be the chair of trustees, came up with using this lettering, which kind of was block. It was a little bit kind of hinting at something around, fun and children. And it reflected the acronym, which was Children on the Autistic Spectrum Parents Association. And that is what CASPA stands for. Stood for. Past tense. And over the years, we've grown and developed, and CASPA is no longer a parents association. I mean, it hasn't been for a long, long time, although, of course, parents have been absolutely key at every level in developing, working for CASPA. As trustees, we still have some of the original parents involved from, nearly 19 years ago when they set it up. And we've got parents as staff, volunteers, etc. And some of us have been staff and then become parents because our children we've given birth to whilst working here have turned out to be autistic or neurodivergent. So parents are very important. However, we've shifted the focus away from that to what we actually do and who we are as an organisation. So would you like to read out what our new sort of tagline is, Sarah? What our new acronym stands for?
So our new acronym is Community, C, Autistic, A, Support, S, Pride, P, and Advocacy, A, which is why you'll always see CASPA in capital letters, because it's the acronym. So Community, Autistic, Support, Pride, and Advocacy. And I think that really, really sums us up.
Totally does. It's what we do. We're a community of autistic people and associates. We definitely provide support and we all support each other. And pride is just something that comes with CASPA, right? CASPA pride about being yourself, whoever you are. And we've added advocacy because over the years we've done a lot of it. And now we have a lot of young people coming through as autistic adults who are advocating for themselves, who are advocating for the autistic community, who are advocating for other CASPA members. So above all else, we certainly advocate for autistic people.
We sure do. And we're really, really, really proud of our logo. We've all sort of had a little bit of input, the staff, the trustees, which is really nice. Like you said, the original one was just the three of us really, and it shows the growth. So yeah, it's very, very pretty. So watch out. New merchandise coming soon.
Exactly. And new T-shirts coming at some point. And new everything coming at some point. So we've retained the lettering because CASPA will always be recognised by those letters, I guess.
We have pushed the S up, haven't we?
Yeah, and made it a bit bigger to reflect the size of support.
Yeah.
But it's just a bit more dynamic, it's a bit more modern, and it comes together with the tagline underneath.
So yeah, very, very exciting. So we just got a few people saying hi to us as well.
Oh, I can't see the chat today.
We've got HB and we've got Mr. William.
Oh, hi, Mr. William and HB. How are you?
Are we all okay?
Are we loving the new logo? That's what we want to know. So we're going to phase it in, aren't we? So the old logo will still be on our T-shirts and all that kind of thing for some time. Maybe some letter headings or posters that you might see around, and the cafe logo. But yeah, I'm just going to write what our sort of tagline or the new acronym kind of what CASPA now stands for in the chat, so people can.
Yeah. So it's really exciting times for us. For me. And for you, Helen, I know the logo really sort of shows our growth.
Totally.
And sort of symbolises it in a really beautiful, fresh, dynamic way. So that's the logo. So yeah, we'll keep talking about it. You'll keep seeing it popping up. You'll still see the old one for a little while, just whilst we can't afford to do all the uniform and everything instantly. But we'll get there.
Yeah, well, we have to be careful with public money, right? People's money. So we just have to be sensible, make change, but do it in a sensible way.
Yeah. So yeah, all going on. So what else have we got on this week? Or we had on?
We had lots of things on. There was a workshop on Monday. Wasn't there a parent workshop?
Covering some of the workshops that we was meant to have had before, but unfortunately with Emma not being available.
Yeah.
Wonderful Liz, thought on her feet, forever thinking of the parents, and I'm sure anyone who is anything to do with CASPA will all know CASPA Liz, and will all have spoke to CASPA Liz at various points. And yeah, she lives and breathes parents support, member support.
Yeah. I'm always blown away by, you think she's doing one thing, like you think Liz is kind of, getting on with the love admin and organising all the onboarding and organising this, and then she'll come up with something which is like, oh my goodness, she's also been thinking about that a lot at the same time. She's just one of those people that doesn't just do the job, she brings everything and a million times more than just doing the job.
And she definitely I feel she makes me better.
Oh, I think she makes us all better. I think that's what a good team's all about, right? I actually would say that every single person in the CASPA team makes me better in some way on a daily basis. Like any single one of you or any single one of us that kind of comes across each other. I think you've just got to be open to learning, right? And listening and valuing each other's strengths.
Completely.
Definitely.
Oh, William's going out with his dad today. Are you off to see some jets by any chance, Mr. William?
Do you love a jet?
And William, didn't you go out the other night with one of the 18 plus members, one of your new friends?
Where did you go?
I think they went to watch a band, didn't they?
Oh, William's got so many friends in bands. I don't even know how he does it.
Is that a yes to jets, William, or is that a yes to you went out the other night, or a yes to both, actually?
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking up our lovely newsletter that I got from Miss Kim today. I hope everybody got the newsletter. And if you didn't get the newsletter, then make sure you sign up to the newsletter.
You can do that by visiting our website, which is...
Oh, so that's the next thing we need to be watching out for, is not just have we got a new logo coming soon, a new website, but we shall do that when it is closer at hand. But currently our CASPA Sam is working really, really hard backstage, behind the scenes, to develop the new website with the wonderful Andy, who is an external designer and website developer. But I've had some glimpses. So have you, haven't you? You've seen some
I've had a few, yeah.
But
I know poor Sam's having to deal with everything we want, because, you know, at CASPA, we always want everything, right?
Of course.
You know, that's what I think. That's like my favourite saying. I was just talking to somebody who has a venue,
and I want it all.
No, I literally said I want everything.
I know, yeah, that would be exactly what Sarah would say.
I got back. I know you do. Let's see what we can do.
You know, that's the answer you want, right?
Yeah. So I was like, let's talk. He said a meeting. I was like, I'll see you tomorrow. He was like, whoa, slow down.
Let me breathe. Why? Why do you need to breathe? Sarah's on your case. Okay.
Yeah, so bringing all the wonderful stuff we want on our website all together, and that will be coming soon. We'll keep you updated.
Just keeping trying to streamline. We've had a few troubles with Love Admin, as people will know. We've sent out an email to everybody to just try and clear up and clarify some of those points. But we did expect something slightly different from it, and they're working on it, and Liz is working on it, and Sam's working on it, and we had no intention of causing any difficulties. We're just trying to streamline everything for CASPA so that we can then kind of go into that next phase of growth. So same with the website. Yeah, once it's launched, kind of, I'm thinking around mid-June maybe. Hopefully, if everything goes well, hopefully that will then continue to streamline everything for people, and they might be able to book through it and all kinds of other things.
But we promise you, we are hearing everything you're saying, whether it's to Liz, to other staff, to other parents. We are hearing it, and we are really, really trying to work on it behind the scenes. Yeah. We've got lots of meetings going on. Sam's been on the phone for sort of 45 minutes this morning, trying with Love Admin and things. So we
Liz has been on the phone for 45 hours in the last couple of weeks. Yeah.
So please be kind, but we are trying, we promise.
And the thing is with CASPA, it's you know, if you've kind of grown up in CASPA and seen the development, whether as a member, parent, staff member, you can appreciate just where we're at. If you come to CASPA now as a new member, it's sometimes a bit difficult to understand what it is, you know, because it's like, is it like a club, like you go to your drama club, or is it a charity group from the church? You know, sometimes it's hard to place where CASPA is, because it is a really unique organisation. So it is a charity. We are a charity, but we also function in a similar way, I guess, to some kind of holiday activity clubs and all of that kind of thing. So to try and balance the two, really.
It's real like fun and learning through social.
Yeah. And ultimately, it was set up by parents who knew it was needed. And my goodness, it's been needed, and it's still massively needed. So we've just tried to kind of respond, haven't we? We've gone through the years like, oh, right, we need another group. Oh, we need this group. Oh, we need another group. And only ever with the intention of providing support, not raising money in terms of no great big salaries, no great big building, no great big, fancy anything other than just we wanted to help the autistic community, autistic children, young people, and now adults and their families. So when it comes to kindness and patience, we definitely appreciate your support, so that we can keep doing it.
Yeah, and if anyone would like to do any fundraising for us, please get in touch. We want to open more clubs. We want to offer more services. So yeah.
Do you know what came up today on my timeline? I can't find it now because once it's gone, it kind of disappears, doesn't it? But what came up must have been a good 5 or 6 years ago. Sally, my friend Sally, and Barclays team, they did the Three Peaks for the first time. And then I think it was just a couple of years later, or maybe even a year later, that they did, or Sally did, 100K walk. Do you remember that? She said it was the worst ever done. Yeah, wading through mud in the middle of the night. So those kind of fun, activities kill your feet, but raise your spirits.
Definitely.
We're definitely going to be launching some of those, aren't we? We've been having an exciting conversation with Miss Kim about her plans to relaunch that kind of big fundraising events moving forward. So if you want,
and also give people the opportunity to, so if you want to you fancy doing a 5K run or a Tough Mudder, but actually instead of just doing it, you think actually I could raise, even if you raise a tenner for CASPA.
Yeah, no, of course.
Be eternally grateful.
Yep.
So we're sort of organised on this so that you can, just say, right, I want to take part in this event. What can we do? Is there a T-shirt? And get CASPA out there, get everyone talking about autism and what CASPA does, let's take it everywhere.
Definitely. Right. So this week coming, half term, obviously, we've got just to finish off this week, just on a really serious note, on Friday, we have the celebration of life for our former staff member, Yestin, who sadly passed away a couple of weekends ago. And it's with great honour that his family have asked me to speak on behalf of CASPA about CASPA Yestin. So there's somebody from Beckenham Rugby Club to fill in, what his world was there. Obviously, his family will be there and friends, and other people will talk about what he was to them and how he touched their lives in their realms. And I've been asked to talk about how he was at CASPA, how we knew him, because not everyone knows somebody in the same way. Do you know what I mean? So
we think the way you play rugby isn't the way you're going to be when you're working with such incredible human beings.
Exactly. And so what I've done is obviously asked a number of key staff that worked with him to just provide me with their insights, their thoughts, their feelings. And to be honest, just reading it brings a lump to your throat, because he was just such a beautiful, beautiful human being. And I hope that I can do CASPA and Yestin and his family proud, saying a few words about what CASPA Yestin, in his t-shirt, still thinking of him, really meant to us and the CASPA community. So that's Friday.
Yeah. But as Yestin would want us to do, he'd want us to come back bigger, bolder, brasher than ever, with more activities for our young people, ensuring that people didn't feel alone.
Exactly. And turn up to work when, you're not booked.
Yeah.
That was one of the bits of feedback from the staff. It just turned up when he wasn't booked.
Yeah. Good old Yestin. So we're on to half term. Busy week. Obviously, it's only a week half term.
Yeah.
And 2 days bank holiday. And can I just, I really want to shout out to the staff here. As always, when there's bank holidays, weekends, half terms, anything like that, we always say to the staff, what do you guys want to do work-wise? Do you want to work them or not? And all the staff said, no, the families need us.
Nice.
So we've got bank holiday Thursday and bank holiday Friday, which is obviously the Queen's Golden Jubilee.
Yeah.
We've got sessions on. We've got a family day to Lullingston. And we've also got something else, which I can't remember off the top of my head.
Got Quasar and dinner for the 16 pluses on Thursday.
Yeah. And all the staff decided that, they felt we should be working for our families.
And even over the weekend, still got football and we've got SEN Air Thrill at Catford on Sunday.
Yeah.
So across the bank holiday weekend, CASPA is still going.
Literally, just so grateful to our staff. And whilst we're just talking about that, sort of what we're working and whatnot, just to let everyone know, over the summer holidays, we will be working the first 3 weeks of summer, and then delivery will cease for 2 weeks, so that our staff can have their holidays and be with their children and things like that. We're hoping to get the information out and the bookings out soon.
Brilliant.
So that everyone will know what's getting on.
Yeah. Nice.
Brilliant.
Fabulous. So half term then, we've got all sorts. So this Sunday's Comic-Con trip.
Yes.
13
First
plus.
time CASPA's gone Comic-Con.
Yeah, amazing. Imagine some of the older ones who would have loved to have done that years ago, wouldn't they? They're probably like, finally got there. Monday, we've got Quasar. We've got social at the cafe for 16 pluses, the soft play at the pavilion. Once again, My Time Active have been incredible, supporting CASPA. Tuesday 31st, you've got multi-activity day. Oh yeah, my Jonah's on that one. So we're looking forward to that. And then the puppets with Guts workshop. That sounds amazing. And it's during the same time, yes?
Yes, so it's in the hall, but we're not sure. We've only had a few book on to that, so we've.
I was wondering if some of the older ones from the multi-activity day can jump in.
Yeah, of course they can. We're just sort of looking at it today, because some things haven't had as much bookings as others, so we might have to do a quick change around. But that's my today's to do.
Today's to do. And then Wednesday, we've got another multi-activity day for the younger ones at the link. And then the Prism Day sounds so good. I really wanted to go on that. So going to the LGBTQ+ museum and some bookshops up in London. But sadly, I'm at another funeral that day, so I can't go and support. And a lovely picnic at Beckenham Place Park. Let's hope that the weather holds for next week.
Yeah, definitely. So fingers crossed. I think it's meant to be all right, the weather, isn't it, next week?
I think so.
I'm on annual leave, so I've kind of like...
And you're going to be somewhere warm, right?
Hopefully. Well,
yay.
You'll probably have a heat wave here and I'll have a rain wave or something.
Do you know what? It's just actually broken my dream. I dreamt last night that you had a problem with your holiday.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not even going to say... No, it's normally the opposite, right? It's normally the opposite. What's the place actually called that you're going to?
I'm going to a Euro camp.
Because it had a name in my dream.
Estarts or something it's called. Oh no, you thought
it had like this name. Anyway, I just want to see it written down to see if it's the same thing. And there was a problem with the actual place had shut down or something. There was something that had gone on, and I was like, "Oh, Sarah's already going to be halfway there in the car, and you've just broken my dream." That is what I dreamt last night. That there's a problem with your holiday.
Yeah, we're driving. It's a 12-hour drive from Calais.
Oh, that's good fun though. Road trip.
Yeah, I think the 4 kids in the car would be great.
Yay.
That would be amazing.
McDonald's stops for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, HB, I'd love to go to Queer Brit Museum, but they're on holiday. Oh, that's nice, though. Nice that you're on holiday. I'm sure we'll do it again sometime, maybe in the summer. Morning, Miranda.
We're hoping it's just the start of our PRISM events and meetups.
Definitely.
And especially now we're growing in numbers. We're sort of getting a good 6 to 8 a week.
That's brilliant. Alex actually texted me yesterday to see if we wanted to do something for Pride, because it's Pride month, June. So yeah, you'll see us all over the place, I expect. With
and hopefully you're having a PRISM are having a Pride store, aren't they? Hopefully at the CASPA.
Yeah, the Fate. Should we talk about the Fate? Because the Fate sounds like it's going to be amazing.
It sure is. So we've got 2 incredible mums and our CASPA Liz.
I was going to say we've got lots of incredible mums, but yeah.
They are running the whole show for the fair. They've pulled it all together. They've done all the meetings. They're booking everyone, absolutely everything. Yeah, that's it. We've got so much going on there. We're going to need supporters. We're going to need people to come in and buy stuff at the fair. We also need some volunteers to help on the stalls. If you can think of anything that you think that we should have at the fair that we haven't, let us know. Message us, any of us, myself, Tina Murray, Joe, Seymour and Liz.
Yeah.
We've got the wonderful Steph. Jack is making lots and lots of cakes.
Oh, yes. Nice. Oh, cakes.
Stall. We've got trains. We've got everything. You name it, we've got it.
There's raffles, there's stalls and games. Some of our young people will be running stalls, like you say. Hopefully the PRISM group will have one. Bouncy castles, face painting.
We need a face painter.
We need a face painter, right.
That could come and paint some faces. That could help us out with that. That could run any stalls, could donate any meat for the barbecue or prizes for the stalls. Because obviously we understand that it's every stall needs lots of prizes.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Actually, our fairs are very different to other people's in terms of ours are truly, truly inclusive.
Yeah.
There is no parent left to deal with the upset from not winning or the young person not feeling it's fair. You know, we always ensure that there's love and support wrapped around each and every stall.
Yeah. Oh, Miranda's just dropped Lucy in it.
CASPA Lucy.
It's great at face painting, just saying. I was going to say, I don't mind doing some, but I'm definitely not that good.
Yeah, no, I think
I'm tattoos. Yeah, I'm good with tattoos.
Yeah.
But yes, a face painter would be amazing. So we've got barbecue, ice cream van, and so much more. And it's at Southborough School. So that's Southborough Primary School, isn't it? In Southborough Lane?
Yeah, so it's just up from the Harvester. So you know the big Harvester on Southborough Lane? It's just up from there on the right-hand side. There's no parking in the school, but you can park along the roads and the side roads.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've responded to previous years when we've done fairs at different places and you know, we obviously always responding to the need and the conversations of our lovely members and what we need to keep doing to move forward. So we're hoping this could be the one.
So that's 1 to 4 at Southborough School on Saturday, the 18th of June. and that's Father's Day weekend, so that's nice.
Yeah.
And in the first 2 hours, I think there's a children's entertainer going to be there, isn't there? So if you've got little ones, might be best to come. Well, obviously, come the whole time. Yes, HB, next to BYMT, near where Bromley Youth Music Trust is.
Yeah.
So there's a children's entertainer for the first 2 hours. Obviously, you're welcome to come. Anyone's welcome to come at any time between 1 and 4. There's children's entertainer 1 till 3, and then in the afternoon, 3 till 4, a bit later, there's music hour. So I don't know what that means, if that means bands or DJ or something, I don't know. But perhaps a bit more for the slightly older ones. So yeah, just in case you're kind of trying to work out what might be the best time for you, children's entertainer 1 till 3.
Yeah, so come and join us. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, of course it is. It's CASPA.
And also we need people to help set up, tidy up, anything.
Okay, DJ. Sorry. Yeah, in the afternoon, later afternoon, 3 till 4 is the DJ, Liz saying so. Awesome.
Yeah, so we can do a bit of CASPA slide. The DJ is a phenomenal DJ whoever was lucky enough to come to our CASPA prom, he was the DJ there. He got everyone up dancing.
Nice.
So it's going to be amazing.
Cool. Gorgeous. Right. So I think that's it for us for today, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's us. So next week, we may not do a live because it'll be in half term and obviously everyone's busy and on sessions and whatnot. But we will get back the following week.
Definitely.
We may be able to go live from a few sessions possibly.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And do a little what goes on. Maybe we should we need to get the video, the cameras, don't we, and do a day in the life of a CASPA staff member.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, from the moment that they pack their car full of CASPA stuff to the point where they get home and their partner goes, more CASPA stuff going in my garage.
Yeah. They've been tripping over a few boxes I've got at the front door. He's like, really?
Do you know what? We were looking to get a new shed. And Lorraine was like, oh, look at this one. It's got like 2 sheds. One for CASPA bleep and one for everything else.
Yeah, Miranda's laughing. Miranda knows that one too. Yeah.
You were in an office or something. You were in another room in your house the other day. I could just see all the buckets, the green buckets up on the side. I was like,
yeah, definitely keeps us on our toes. But yeah, so thank you everyone. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely week.
Indeed.
Back to heads down and see you after half term.
See you soon, everyone. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.